Breaking news. Governor Seyi Makinde explains why Alaafin of Oyo, Olubadan were prevented from gaining entrance into the stadium. Hello, my wonderful people. We brought you up to speed today that the Alaafin of Oyo got there in all his majesty, get ready to come in after he said he was invited and he saw that he was turned back immediately. He had to go back home, and we compared it to the way he has treated delegates that were sent from Oni of Ife. How they confirmed that they were coming to see him. He agreed, and at the long and short of it, he stood them for 3 hours and told them he was not going to see them because they were anti-Buhari, and also that they were friends of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. And people were wondering, how does being friends with Olusegun Obasanjo affects you answering people? Anyway, long and short of it is that they were denied entry. Not just the Alaafin of Oyo, also the Olubadan was prevented also from entering. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Seyi Makinde explains, give reasons why Alaafin of Oyo, Olubadan were prevented from gaining entrance into the stadium. The Oyo State Governor on Thursday explained why the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lemido, and the Olubade of Ibadan land, Oba Saliu, were prevented from gaining entrance to the Lekan Salami Stadium in Ibadan. The government explained its reasons via a statement signed by Taiwo Adisa, press secretary to Governor Seyi Makinde. Daily Post recalled that the two monarchs left the venue of the commissioning of the remodeling stadium in anger after they were stopped from gaining entry and said they were lawfully invited. Director of Press to the Oni of Ife, Bode, confirmed that the monarch was prevented from gaining entrance to the stadium. Deputy Director of Media and Publicity to the Olubadan, Yajo, confirmed also the development to Daily Post. Adisa said that the two foremost royal fathers were not were too important two important personnel that the state government has prevented from attending the event, to which they have been duly invited. They did not come gate crashing. He claimed that the inability of the monarchs to gain access into the main stadium was because of the huge emphatic crowd that swarmed the stadium. He insists that that this obstructed the movement of the monarch convoy to the designated VVIP drop-off zone. They were not prevented from entering, but the crowd was so much and we needed to keep them safe. What happened was that the security operative advised that the driver of the reserve monarchs make their way through another gate since their convoy were unable to access the VVIP drop-off zone from the gate they enter through. From the VVIP drop-off zone, it would be easy for the monarchs to access the VVIP box without mending through stairs and huge crowds, and stressed that given their age, it was well considered before such an allocation was prepared for them. His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde wishes to categorically state that the Oni of Ife and the Olubade were well expected at the event. I personally invited them myself, and their seats were reserved. So what has happened is a misunderstanding, as the drivers did not get what the security operative were saying and how they were directed. So that is Governor Seyi Makinde, explaining what could possibly have happened that led to monarchs not being accorded the supposedly respect that was due them, and how they felt insulted. Yeah, they felt insulted that they were not respected, and for the fact that they were invited, they did not just come because they heard something was going on. No, 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 that's not the situation. They heard, they knew, and they were invited and they came prepared. Okay, and they came ready. They came with their entourage and everything. So for them to be turned back, it rather looks very, very demeaning, if you want to say that. Now Sheyi Makinde is issuing a statement straight away, saying this did not just happen because, you'll be surprised that they were welcome, their seat was reserved, everything was ready, but there was just a misunderstanding. Okay, they did not get what the security operatives were saying and the direction in which they were being directed and how they were expecting them to come. So when you look at it, this was exactly what they said transpired. They did not turn them back and they did not undermine their pedigree or persons, and they did not want to make them feel, less of who they are or undermine their position, or who, the respect that and accord that is due them. That it just happened and it is what it is. So you see, my people, it's good that before you make a judgment, the right thing will be hear from both sides. Don't judge and conclude by hearing from one side. This is Sheyi Makinde's version of what has happened. So my people will be keeping you informed as the matter unfolds. But what really do you think, Sheyi Makinde should have done? Should not the security operative have gone ahead and lead them properly? So, I mean, it's good that he has taken time to explain. One needs to, you don't just judge a book by the cover. It's good that Sheyi Makinde has taken time to really explain, because it was beginning to sound very disrespectful, as if there was something more to it than, beneath the eyes. But it's a good thing that at last, victory at last is able to explain. But the thing there is, he has explained, yes, but will people accept the explanation for what it is? Because some people, they take things more than what it is. This is what he has explained, but could there be more? Some people might literally say no, he should have done this, or he did it on purpose, blah, 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 blah. You see, so we don't know. We only know what we know, yes? We just hope that people takes his simplicity, the way he has explained it, for what it is, so that at least there can be peace and things can move on. And leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. Remember, you are important. God bless you. Have a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.